Here are 33 deep facts about life that may get you thinking. 1. Exercise gives you energy, but you need energy to exercise. 2. To gain wisdom you need understanding, but you need wisdom to be able to understand. 3. In order to be creative, you need to have imagination, but to develop imagination, you need to be creative. 4. To be productive, you need motivation, but to maintain motivation, you need to be productive. 5. To be confident, you need self-esteem, but to have self-esteem, you need to be confident. 6. To build muscle, you need to lift weights, but to lift weights, you need muscle. 7. To be successful, you need to take risks, but to take risks, you need to be successful. 8. To learn a new language, you need to practice speaking, but to practice speaking, you need to know the language. 9. To be empathetic, you need to understand others, but to understand others, you need empathy. 10. To be organized, you need to prioritize, but to prioritize, you need to be organized. 11. To make good decisions, you need to have experience, but to gain experience, you need to make decisions. 12. To be happy, you need to have positive thoughts, but to have positive thoughts, you need to be happy. 13. To be a good listener, you need to pay attention, but to pay attention, you need to be a good listener. 14. To be a good writer, you need to read a lot, but to read a lot, you need to be a good writer. 15. To be a good leader, you need to have followers, but to have followers, you need to be a good leader. 16. To be persuasive, you need to have good arguments, but to have good arguments, you need to be persuasive. 17. To be resilient, you need to face adversity, but to face adversity, you need to be resilient. 18. To be calm, you need to practice mindfulness, but to practice mindfulness, you need to be calm. 19. To be knowledgeable, you need to learn, but to learn, you need to be knowledgeable. 20. To be trustworthy, you need to be honest, but to be honest, you need to be trustworthy. 21. To be successful in business, you need to take calculated risks, but to take calculated risks, you need to be successful in business. 22. To be kind, you need to show empathy, but to show empathy, you need to be kind. 23. To be influential, you need to have a following, but to have a following, you need to be influential. 24. To be optimistic, you need to focus on the positive, but to focus on the positive, you need to be optimistic. 25. To be a good problem solver, you need to be analytical, but to be analytical, you need to be a good problem solver. 26. To be successful in sports, you need to train hard, but to train hard, you need to be successful in sports. 27. To be patient, you need to have self-control, but to have self-control, you need to be patient. 28. To be knowledgeable about a subject, you need to research it, but to research it, you need to be knowledgeable about the subject. 29. To be an effective communicator, you need to listen actively, but to listen actively, you need to be an effective communicator. 30. To be creative, you need to think outside the box, but to think outside the box, you need to be creative. 31. To be a good teacher, you need to have knowledge, but to have knowledge, you need to be a good teacher. 32. To be successful in sales, you need to be persuasive, but to be persuasive, you need to be successful in sales. 33. To be a good learner, you need to be curious, but to curious you need to be good at learning. Please subscribe to my channel as this encourages making more of such videos. Also like and comment your opinion in the comments section, I would like to hear from you. Click the notification bell to get notified on the upcoming posts that come regularly. Thank you for watching. Wishing you well.